What's going on, guys? Tyler here and welcome to Season 1, Episode 1 of my brand new transfer series called Addicks Editions. In this series, I will be making individual videos about every player that Charlton sign over the course of the season. I'll be going through each one and giving my overall thoughts on the signing that we've made, whether they're a good signing, whether it's a questionable signing, or whether it's just a flat-out bad signing. Today's the first episode, as Charlton confirmed today they'd completed their first signing of the transfer window. And basically, this series is just me going to be discussing how I think they're going to get on in our championship campaign this season. So without any further hesitation, guys, let's get right into the first episode. So it was around this time last year that Lee Bowyer made his first managerial signing as Charlton boss, or as a manager in general. And of course, that was Lyle Taylor. And like last year, Bowyer has acquisitioned a striker as his first addition. We have managed to secure the signature of Leyton Orient striker Macaulay Bonne on a 3-year contract. The 23-year-old joins the club from Leyton Orient, who of course won the National League last year, having scored 24 goals in all competitions this season, averaging a goal every 2 games or something like that. So he's got a very impressive record over the course of this season. 23 is a young lad, capped for Zimbabwe as well, so another international player playing for an international team. And so we've managed to bring in a striker, which I think we desperately needed, of course, having released 4 strikers in our retain list when it came out. Vetakele, Parker, Ajose and Hackett Fairchild being released. We needed a new striker to partner with Taylor, and we've acquisitioned Macaulay Bonne. So I'm going to read the article that Charlton put up on their website about Macaulay, and let's see what they have to say. Right, so the article is as follows. Charlton Athletic are delighted to welcome Macaulay Bonne to the Valley as the club's first signing of the summer. The 23-year-old striker arrives in SE7 from Leyton Orient for an undisclosed fee on a 3-year deal. The undisclosed fee, by the way, is £200,000 reportedly. Bonne was available on a free, but he had a £200,000 release clause, and I'm guessing the club paid that just so that we could just get him straight to the club rather than just having to put a bid for him, and we just give him a contract, and and he signed a 3-year deal with us. The Zimbabwe international scored 49 goals in the last 2 seasons for the O's, helping them promotion last term. The Addicks new signing said, "I'm delighted to be here now. It's been something that's been on the cards for a while now, and so I'm delighted that it's over the line." He explained why he chose the Addicks, seeing how they've had a young team for the past 2 seasons, and they've managed to get where they have with the youth in there. I thought it was the best move for me to progress and become a better player. Charlton boss Lee Bowyer told Valley Pass, like last summer when Lyle Taylor was his first signing, of course a striker, he has prioritised bringing in a striker. He said, "If you don't score goals, you don't win games." We did the same last season with Lyle. He was our first signing, and Macaulay's ours this summer. We have to get players that are going to do things in the attacking third. That's what we're going to focus on, and what we've been focusing on for a long time. Steve Gallen, the club's head of recruitment, has been looking at him for 2 years, so it's been something that we've been keeping an eye on, and now it's the right time for him to come to us. Gallen said, "Macaulay's been part of a team that won the National League, and he's scored a lot of goals. And as I say, he's someone who we've been watching for a while. The manager and I talked about him in January as a potential replacement for Carlton Grant at that stage to see if we could do it. We couldn't at that stage, but we're now really pleased to get him." So it was at this moment that my dad informed me about the situation going on with Lee Bowyer. And if you haven't seen it, then it is genuinely laughable, because the club released a statement saying that Bowyer has officially left the club after failing to reach an agreement with Roland. And now Richard Cooley is saying that they're going to re-enter talks in the morning. So I literally have no idea what's going on. And out of frustration, I pre-recorded a video about Bowyer and the situation that's going on. And now that it's so uncertain, I literally don't know what I'm going to do. So basically, I had to upload the Macaulay Bonne video, which is what you're seeing right now. And on Thursday, if there is another update on the Bowyer situation, I will upload a video about that then, explaining what's going on. So basically, what you're now going to see is a huge change in lighting, as because I had to pre-record this, then recorded the Bowyer situation. So yeah, I'm just really behind. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, peace. Born in Ipswich, Bonne made his professional debut for Colchester United in 2013. After loan spells with Lincoln City and Woking, he joined Orient in 2017. The striker netted 25 goals in his first season and 24 goals this season. So that's what the article's saying. Now, I have to say, Bonne has, seriously found the back of the net quite a lot of times in non-league for Leyton Orient. He's had 2 brilliant seasons with Orient. Of course, scoring 49 goals in 2 seasons is absolutely incredible, but if I'm going to be honest, I have mixed feelings about this one. Yeah, he's got a bunch of goals for Orient and such, and he won the league with them, but that was in non-league. He was playing in the National League, which is the 5th tier of English football. He has never played higher than League 2 football. And he's making a massive step up from the National League, where he scored a bunch of goals, to the Championship, to a level he's never played in before. He's stepping up 3 leagues at the end of the day, which is a lot to ask from him. He's a young lad at 23, and we've got him on a good deal, a 3-year contract, and for a cheap price of 200k. So it's a good little business deal, a good little bargain. But it's just whether or not he's going to make the step up to the Championship in time, because I'm not being funny. There's a lot of pressure that's going to be on him to deliver, because he's never played Championship before, and we have high expectations for us to try and stay in the league this year, which I have to say at the moment is not likely. But I think that 10 games in, if Macaulay doesn't perform, our fans will turn on him in a second, and our opinion of him is going to be made, is that he's not good enough for the Championship. But I hope that he proves me wrong, and I hope that he does have a good season with us. But I think that at least, I think that we need to bring in 1, maybe even 2 more strikers in the transfer window. See how Bonne gets on in pre-season. We test him out. We see what goes on with the other strikers or striker that we bring in. And if Bonne's the best fit, then so be it. Then he'll start up front with Taylor, and we'll have a good season, hopefully, with him up front. But yeah, as I said, mixed feelings about this one. Don't really know what to think. He's a young lad, promising talent, a lot of goals scored, but he's got to make a massive step up. It's a big ask from him. But that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you enjoyed the first episode of this series and you want to see more of this, then feel free to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new over here, and turn post notifications on so you know when I post. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We are 77 away the last time I checked, so if we could get to that, that would honestly be incredible. Welcome to Charlton, Macaulay Bonne, first signing of the transfer window. Hopefully he has a good season for us. As I said, it's a big ask for him to step up to the Championship, but hopefully he can do it in time. This has been Tyler Renson. Have a nice day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys. P.S. Roland's an absolute prick.